Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Are we good? Do we have audio this time? Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Friday. Ask me anything. Let's hang out. I guess for this show, we'll let it slide. We don't have to talk about car audio, but if you want to, we can. And I know a lot of you guys are going to want to talk about car audio, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So, Cornut, thank you for the early Caboose super chat. Thank you so much, man. And everyone else, sit tight and let's get this intro going. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Chat, man, the train has arrived to the station early today, folks. Ah, man, something about this music. I don't know what it is. What's going on, everyone? We are back. We are live again. I'm a little late. I was doing a little bit of settings with the video here, and you know, we had to just tweak a few things here and there to get the contrast, the lighting. Gotta make it look good. Thank you guys for tuning in, and of course, this is Friday where we get to just side jag, hang out, talk about our week, and other things coming down the line, man. Just got done with the Rolling Thunder with Scott Dilbeck, of course, and Rex. Had a really good show. Got to talk about a lot of things, man. Cool Basshead, got to meet him. And you know what? Here we are, ready to do it again. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. We got a lot of people in here tonight. I appreciate you guys all coming here to hang out, man. We're going to have an awesome show. We really are. Yes, Daniel, better late than never. A fellow Pennsylvanian, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you're here. Jake Zimmerman, what is going on, buddy? Hope you're doing good, dude. Thank you for tuning in here. Got a lot of people in here. Oh, thank you. Andy, can we turn the music up, please? It's too quiet. You know what? Scott just doesn't like it loud. And they always complain about the music not being loud enough. I usually keep it at about 55%. So let me know if that sounds good. I just got to turn the gain down for Scott. So thank you so much, man. God, I just love my background music. You know, without it, it just doesn't feel like my podcast. So thank you. Thank you, Dub. Appreciate you. And Bubba and Cornut, I gotta say, man, thank you guys for the super chats, the early super chats. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much. Throwing some coal into the train, getting the show ready to go. And appreciate you guys all hanging out. There was a few comments up here I didn't want to miss out. Jeff Wallace, thank you for tuning in, man. Shout out 14.4 volt team. So now the 14.4 guys got an SPL competition. I will see you guys in the lanes. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. William, what is going on? Twerking it with the dance moves. And 25's in the background dancing as well. We all know that too well. All right, Kibo, thank you for tuning in. Let's see, who else did I miss? I think I'm caught up for the most part here. Jason Grant, thank you for tuning in from Arkansas. Appreciate you guys, man. You know, and of course, El Fuego in the Pacific Northwest. You know, I was looking for your address, El Fuego, and I went to UPS and I said, El Fuego, Pacific Northwest. And they said it wasn't enough information. Appreciate you, man. Got something coming your way. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Yes, and it's like Cornut said in the beginning of the show, hit the like button, guys. You guys killed it on Tuesday. We had 50 likes. That is really good. Guys are killing it, man. And that's just how YouTube is, man. You like it, it sends it off to another basehead so he can watch it and join us and have a good time. All right, let's see here. We got Glenn McPherson. Oh, clicked the wrong one. What's going on, Drewsco? Thank you for tuning in. Sup, Andy? Glad to be here. You know what? You're the guy with the bass beetle. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate that you're here. Glenn McPherson, Victoria, BC, Canada. We got another. Wait, yeah, I think, did you win on Unmasked recently or my show? I know we had a Canadian winner. Thank you for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing good. If there's any questions I can get for you, I know there was a question I missed from you, Glenn. I do go back on Facebook and look at the comments because sometimes they're delayed, and I see that I missed a few of yours. So if you got any questions, let me know. I'm going to be looking for you tonight. Those guests are the engines tonight. Yes. They're the engines. Exactly. Now, is it steam powered or coal powered? You know, it could be like Thomas where it's steam, but I don't know. Kibo, thank you so much, man. With a $9.99 super chat, the wife thinks I'm donating all our money to the hungry children. Well, you know what? My children are hungry too. No, thank you so much, man. Don't tell her. You know what? We'll have to do something. You know, I did a fundraiser for Team SP Loud. You know, I think I would like to do that for my channel as well. You know, we were able to raise like $700 for all kinds of stuff. You know, it was mainly, you know, not Asperger's, not autism, dementia. That's what it was. Man, you know, my grandmother has dementia, and I'm like, what better place to send the money in, because it's one of those diseases, like so many, that are just, you know, as of now, uncurable. So more money to go to foundations and stuff like that would be awesome to do. Thanks for reminding me of that, Kibo. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Blake, what is up? Jeff Wallace with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Hit the like button. Let's make it rain. You know what? It is raining already. I know, like, what was it? 2 days ago, we were supposed to have really bad weather up here in PA. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do one job or another job, because that's a problem with the job that you travel in. You got to watch the weather. But we didn't have any rain, but tonight we do. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that you are here tonight, man. Custom Performance. Hey, Andy, sell me your kickers behind you. You know, if they weren't mine, and you know, I had no attachment to them, I could think about it. But, you know, it's just, those are bae. That's OG right there, the first one. It's kind of rough, but we keep it rough because it's the first one. And this one's actually going back into Cookie Monster. These are just spares, the cones. And there's a third one that's in the car now, but that's got Steve Irby's signature. That needs to come out. Just because. And hopefully, man, you know, we know there's a Solo X18 coming. So that would be great if they would have that ready for Slamology for me to be able to throw in the Cookie Monster. And man, a Warhorse amp? Oh, come on. I'm excited. I can't wait, man. And speaking of which, we had Bill on the Rolling Thunder actually watch us tonight. It was pretty cool, man. All right, thank you so much, man. And I'm sorry, you know, it's hard to find them. It really is. You know what? I actually have a message. I got more super chats I'm going to get to you guys. But I actually had a message of someone actually trying to sell his Solo X's. Now, I don't know if they were 18s. I get messages like this all the time, really. Jonathan Evans, I'm going to sell my Solo X18. One works, the other one needs a new coil. What do you think they are worth? So if you got Facebook or something, I don't know how to be able to get this to you, man, or shoot me a message on Discord. You know, I wish there was just one way of you guys just reaching out to me on YouTube. It'd be so much easier. But either way, I could probably line you up with that guy, man, you know, get you some Solo X18s. Appreciate that you're here. Sorry I couldn't sell you mine. Cedric, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing well. I seen your message. I seen that you got all kind of new stuff for your truck. Hope the base is treating you well with those L7R15s. RVH, what is up? Yo, good evening, Andy and the chat gang. RVH, it's been great to see you back in the chat, man. I missed you, buddy. Really have. You just gotta look at it. That's all you can do. Paul, what is going on, Paul? Thank you for tuning in. Happy holidays. Speaking of the holidays, we got Christmas coming up, and I think what it is the Unmasked show will be right before Christmas, and I'm going to be right after Christmas. And I don't know if they're going to have their own show between Christmas and New Year's. I know they usually take a break, but I mean, they take every week off now, technically, if you call that taking it off. And so I don't know what the schedule will be for that, but I will be live every day, as always. And if anything comes up, I'll let you guys know, man. El Fuego, thank you so much for $20 super chat for Andy's Hungry Kids, man. You know, Oakley's the one, I would say kid. You know, Bryson eats like a bird. He doesn't eat nothing. And, you know, just junk food. And then there's Oakley. He's sitting down at dinner with us. He's eating pretty much the same meal that we're eating. He is a hungry hippo, man. He just eats. And I think he had 4 to 5 corn on the cobs, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. So, man, that kid can eat. Thank you so much, El Fuego. Appreciate you, man. Really do, buddy. Really do. All right, let me scroll down here. Kickeritis. Kickeritis is a new disease. Yes, of course, RVH. You know, I think a lot of us have it, and it's a shame. But I am not going to cure it. I'm just going to let it run its course. You know what I mean? Paul, the Believe Foundation help fight childhood cancer. Absolutely, man. You know, we need to do something. Paul, we need to do something well, too, for TBO and the shows we got going on for next year, man. We need to do that. You know, because it's not, yeah, it's great. We get to hang out and be with our friends and do bass stuff. But if you can also put, you know, we're paying a lot of money to these judges to sit there while we're having fun doing car audio. And I'm sure they're getting a kick out of it, too. And it costs money to make money. But at the same time, give a little bit back. You know, I think it'd be awesome to do. Jeff Wargo, thank you for tuning in. This guy is everywhere on the Facebook feeds. We're sharing everybody's stuff, man. He is on it. He reminds me of me a couple years ago, man. Thank you so much. I used to be real crazy on Facebook, but now with the YouTube and just everything else going on, you know, I kind of sit back, but I try to take care of the people in Kicker Club when they do have questions, because it does happen a lot, man. It really does. Scott, nerd. Yes, I am a nerd. Yes, because of the gaming computer? Garrick, Andy, my brother, thank you for tuning in, man. I actually watched a little bit of your content the other day on your YouTube channel. PSE Mentalist, I think that's how you pronounce it. Awesome stuff, man. It's cool to see you getting all the subs back and, you know, getting back into the swing of things, man. I got a pic of the new bass knob. You know what? I do remember you mentioning that. You know, I try to respond to people, but man, it is just crazy sometimes. It really, really is. Let's see. Where do I got you? I got you here somewhere. Oh, man. Where was it? Give me 1 second. Oh, come on, Cedric. Oh, it wasn't that long ago, was it? Ah, man, I can't find it. Oh, yes, your new bass knob right here. It's your truck. That's awesome, dude. That is beautiful. That is unique. I love it. Thanks for sharing that with me, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. The Daily Bench, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in. Man, we got a lot of people in here tonight. I know it's Friday. I don't know what you guys are doing with your evening, but if you're watching me, it's awesome, man. I appreciate you guys are here. Again, if you guys got any questions, you want to talk about something, drop it down below, man. You guys are really here hanging out, man. William, thank you for tuning in, and I love these comments. Hey, 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 living loud with Andy, Friday late night for the win. You're a rock star. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, man. You know, and it's just, it's just great to be able to be here with you guys, hang out, and now that we got everything running full tilt boogie, you know, we got everything literally down to the screen share of not messing up colors. I'm excited, you know. Got a pep in my step tonight, man. Appreciate you guys all hanging out here. Let me turn this down just a smidge here. Oh, what did I do there? How do you do that? I just moved that. Oh, that's something new. I didn't mean to do that. Messing with my widgets and switches. All right, cool. Let's see here. What is going on, Nicholson? Thank you for tuning in, man. It's been a little while since you jumped on. I'm happy you're here tonight. Good afternoon from Victoria, Australia. You and your family have a great Christmas. Look forward to watching you next year. Thank you, man. And you know, it's crazy that this year is slowly coming to an end, and it's like going to be 2023. You know, Christmas is here. I mean, I got most of my shopping done, not everything, and not that I bought a lot. Kayla did a lot of the work, let me tell you. But it's the end of the year, man, and it's just going to be a time to be able to spend with your family. And, you know, just kind of take it back. Set your phone down, you know, just enjoy your family, your time that you have, because you never know. You never know, man. And I appreciate you tuning in, and I can't wait to see you again, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Sorry. Daily Bench. I just finally cranked my system up today. Man, for 150 watt RMS sub, the doors tuned in good. It actually sounds good. You know, people want these large drivers and large power handling drivers, should I say, you know, and it's just, you don't always need all that. You can get away with just having that, you know, that bass fill of just, you know, hitting that little bit of a nerve of what you want, you know, and that's just the bass head mentality. And you don't need crazy woofers to do so. Yeah, if you want more, you want your teeth start chattering, all that kind of fun stuff, then yeah, maybe you might want to have a little bit more than 150 RMS, but man, isn't enough to get you by. And given the situation, it can sound really, really good, and it sounds like that's what you got, man. Thank you for your comment, and thank you for tuning in. We got David here. We got Garrett Claridge. What is going on? Thank you guys for tuning in. Garrett, I appreciate that you're here. Yeah, man, this switcher is awesome. I've been meaning to get back to you on that thing, the ATM Mini. This is actually the discontinued model, but they have the Mini Pro and all kinds of stuff, HDMI. It's just, once you get it going, just like the Elgato, man, I have like a recording studio, production level, like, setup, and it's just, it's amazing that we're here, and hopefully you can use that for your stuff. I know you got multiple camera angles, mics, and everything, man. If you haven't checked out this guy's channel right here, man, he does awesome stuff, blowing up speakers. When I first watched him, I'm like, how can he do it? How can you do that? But then it's like, okay, well, he's doing it, so I don't have to do it, but I get to enjoy it. So it's great content, man, and thank you for tuning in. It's awesome. Got a super chat from David. I know he meant to put smash the like button. He just typed a super chat in so fast. Forgot to type that in. Thank you, David. Appreciate you so much, man. And yeah, smash the like button, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And I got to send a few things off. Some of you guys will be getting some things for Christmas. I wish I could have done more. I didn't know I was going to do so ahead of time, you know, or I would have had more things to do. And you know how it is, guys, you know, it's like Christmas. You're like, oh yeah, it's a whole month away. Meanwhile, it's like 10 days away. Okay, I want to do this and do that. And then it's like there's no time. And man, next year it's going to be even better. But this year, it's awesome, man. Something I've never done, and a lot of things with it. So I appreciate you guys, and yeah, happy holidays, man. It's going to be awesome. It really is. I'm excited. Deviant has arrived. Happy holidays, Baseheads. Happy holidays. Thank you, Deviant. I guess the stream can start now. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Deviant. Appreciate that you're here. Let's see you doing. How you doing, bro? Daniel Heitman, thank you, man, I can't even talk. Thanks for tuning in. I'm doing great, man. You know, it's just doing this live stream stuff and working and, you know, family getting sick and putting things together and trying to get, you know, everything perfect as much as I can, and we're almost there, and it's like we're right at that edge. I'm ready to go down the roller coaster, man. That's how I'm feeling. I hope you're doing good tonight. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Let me take a sip, man. Let's see here. Jeff Wallace, you're a Patreon again. I didn't even get the notification. I will throw that up right now. You did it right now, 3 minutes ago. That is why. I got you, man. You know what? We're going to do that real time. Check this out. Let's see here. We got to pull this down. And then going to put you in. I'd put you last on there, but I don't know where you were at. But Cornut loves to be last on there, so I'm going to leave Cornut on there. And then we're going to put Jeff Wallace. And we need a little comma thingy and a space, and then save, and then there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you guys. If you guys do want to become a Patreon, it starts at $1 a month. It's just, you get behind the scene content. I'm trying to put out more stuff for you guys, and you know, just to support. Patreon.com/livingloud. You can't mess it up. Thank you guys so much, and man, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Jeff. Yes. William, Andy got that gain knob hot tonight. Oh yes, crank it. Yeah, let me know if I'm a little too spicy. I do have it a little bit higher. I noticed because it's a new computer. In StreamYard, the volume was a little bit higher on StreamYard, and this auto lock, so it's not going to adjust, but it was a little bit higher than what I had on the laptop. And I noticed, I'm like, man, my voice is a lot louder, but then you don't need your phone as loud, and you get better dynamics and less background kind of overcasting my voice. So let me know how it sounds to you guys, because I know you guys may listen from cell phones, TVs, and it actually tells me now 10% of my viewers, and that's a lot for how many, you know, shorts and all kinds of stuff with mobile media, you know, type of media that we put out. At least 10% of you guys are watching on your televisions, which is pretty cool. So you guys are kicking back, getting your popcorn, your favorite beverage, and you're actually watching the show, and it's just awesome, you know, because whenever I first started watching the Unmasked show, I'm like, I want to do that. That is awesome. And here it's just like a 1-2 punch now, and dreams are made, man. It's awesome. Yes, Donkey Kong. Or Drift King, one of the two. Yes. Or David Kostlik. I mean, it could be a few things there. Jeff, will you have the ST mids and highs in vehicle for spring? I should have them for Slamology at the very least. I'm just kind of waiting on, not per se time or space, because my garage is ready to do work in the winter. I need some help. Trying to get my buddy Tony. If not, I might just have my buddy Seth Duffy help me out with it. Seth Duffy's been into it for years. He's 40, he's been in it for, 30 years, give or take. And then Tony is the guy that actually cut, built, put together Cookie Monster. I just did all the numbers, where I wanted stuff, how it to look. So it's like I kind of want help. Plus doing fiberglass, I've never done it before, and I don't want it to be ghetto. I don't. I want it to look good, and of course we're going to shag over some things and make it look really clean. I'm probably, if space allows me, probably just throwing everything in there, the 7s and the 9s. Depending, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, who cares? It's better to have more than not enough. So honestly, with my build of how it is with that Solo X18 and that power that I have, I really don't need much more mids and highs. I could go for a little bit more mid bass. I am lacking there. So that upgrade would make it a lot better. But honestly, I can kind of keep up now. Just for the simple fact of my on-axis speakers that are coming out my air vent, that sound's going right to your face. So it keeps up a lot in the treble and mid department, if you want to call it that, mid-range vocals, stuff like that. So whenever I do get those in there, yes, I should have them. I don't see why I wouldn't. Usually I crack on Tony. I'm like, listen, it's March. We need to start on something. Whenever I first built Cookie Monster, literally we got it done, oh man, a week or two before Slamology. Whole month straight, man. It was insane. Really was. He's just an excellent carpenter, man. He does contracting and construction, and he's that guy, and he taught me a lot of what I know, if not all of it. Not on the box building, but cutting, wood, carpentry. Heck yeah, dude, the ATM Mini is awesome. If you can get it discounted, do it. I went on Amazon. I picked this one up for $180 instead of $300. If you can. Now, if you want to get a really good discount, talk to our buddy Cornut. He is all about discounts and rebates and all kinds of stuff, man. He's on it. He is on it. Yes, William, it is raining tonight. It's incredible. This happens, it's like one person starts it, and then it's like a little drizzle, and the next thing you know, it's like, oh, here comes Baba or Dave or El Fuego with a $20 super chat. That's the thunderstorm. And then someone else is the lightning bolt, and then it's a downpour, and it's just game over, and then you see $50 super chats, and then I can't talk anymore. It happens. Appreciate you guys. El Fuego, speaking of the devil, will the Kicker 12-inch passive radiator work with the new Gold Letter 12? My sources don't know. Well, it's because they don't want to tell you yes or no, because technically it should work. I would run a 10-inch Gold Letter just because you're going to have more excursion, probably with the Gold Letter compared to the radiator. That's just something you have to think about when you're running a passive radiator setup, is you have a fixed port per se. So the woofer is only going to go so far, and that's your passive radiator. So once it does, then you're not making any more sound out of that passive. It is bottoming out per se. It's just, that's all she got. So you can add weight to that, and then it's going to lower your tuning, but you're still limited on that X-Max. So think of it this way, if you're going to run a driver that has a decent amount of throw, the Gold Letters, I'm sure they're going to have like 16 millimeters of excursion, if not more, and maybe in the 20 range, you're going to want to step up to a passive radiator that's pretty big. And by doing that, though, when you run a passive radiator that's bigger, it's just like with a port, your tuning's going to go higher, because that's just how it works. You have more port area, more passive radiator area, and then you're going to have to put more weight to it. And then that might hurt efficiency things. I understand how passive radiators work. I always wanted to build one. That's how the first Kicker box was ever designed. The amphitheaters, I'm in love with them. I love passive radiators. I get the science behind it, but there's a lot to it, man. The best thing to do is try it, experiment. That's all you can do. My opinion to you, grab a Gold Letter 12 if you're going to get the 12-inch passive, but try to do the math. And I think that there might be an app for that. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to look into that for you, El Fuego. Very, very good question, man. Appreciate you. I got a super chat here. We got to talk to Thomas Van. Thank you for tuning in. Ultimate Car Audio Guy app right here. Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you are here tonight. Rain, you say? Oh, there's the thunder. That's the cloud. That's the cloud. That is the cloud. It's gonna get bad. Thank you so much, Baba, man. He started the train, and now it's gonna rain. Oh man, this is getting bad. Appreciate you so much, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. I want to get to a lot of these comments here, man. We got 40 people up in here tonight, and it's been steady, so at least I've been interesting. I appreciate that you guys are hanging out with me tonight. I'm just happy everything's working, man. You know, I am like I don't even know. I'm just transparent. You can tell when there's something bothering me, and when everything is just kind of going good, man. I feel a lot better, and I can be myself, you know. Need your motivation. I got you, man. I got you. You know, it'd be an honor. It'd be an honor. All right, let me scroll back down here. Randy G, thank you for tuning in. Do we have a launch date for the Solo X's? As of now, Q1. Could that be January 1st? Could that be February 29th if that's this year? I don't think it's leap year yet. That's 2 more years from now. But either way, it should be here in the next 2 months. Now, are they all going to come out 10, 12, 15? Just one going to come out? I don't know. Kicker's going to let you know. Make sure you tune in to the Unmasked show and you will know. I'm sure that the L7X and the Warhorse are going to come out at the same time. So it's just going to be awesome, man. And you know, they're going to be knocking on Kicker HQ, you know, like, hey, I want to get some Warhorse. To be like, go buy them online, man. You got to wait your turn. There's a 3-hour wait. All right, fine. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting. Be like Black Friday. All right, let's see here. Sounds like a good balance right now. Background music, audio, video, something. Thank you, Baba. Appreciate you. Doing much better. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good news. Just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Absolutely. Let's see. See, I knew it. You're one of the 10% right there. Watching you on my TV. You know, and that's the thing. It's like, if I'm going to do all this stuff, I want to look good on a 1080p, at least 55-inch screen TV. Anything bigger than your TV's too big, man. So you got to make a production level, and that's awesome, man. So I'm actually in your testing room right now. That is awesome. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you so much. Sounds great with the Moto G stylus. Moto G stylus. Why does that sound familiar? Let's see here. Dub team, Andy, how loud is the Kicker PC? Have you metered it yet? You know, I'm feeling 150s all day, man, all day, and I haven't even overclocked this thing yet. Just wait, there's more. Jason Grant, what is everyone running for mids and highs? I'm looking to upgrade. Well, let me know what you got already. You know, honestly, I love the KS series. I feel like it's perfect for what we do, you know, like more bass more bass per se. You know, not just SQ. Yes, you can run some QS in there, but you know, for the price and performance, diminishing returns of what we're trying to get, the average consumer, I would go with the KS or the CS. I mean, obviously, that's why they're 2 brands right in the middle. And, you know, I don't know, man. Power is everything. Have your mids and highs, excuse me, mids and highs powered and EQ'd in a way where they're not distorting. And you can get so much more, even with entry-level equipment, man. You really can. Got a stubborn little, you know, I don't know. Flu 22 symptoms, or I don't know. All right. Stu, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in, man. Throwing the deuces up. Appreciate that you are here right now. Awesome. Let me scroll back down here. Oh, come on, Deviant. Come on now. Colby, what is up? Stu getting a Warhorse. He needs one. I seen that Kicker shirt, man. Next step, Warhorse. I cover the mic like it's going to do something. I'm muting it anyway. All right, let's see here. Cedric Davidson. Any new Kicker amp? I want more. Yes. Not available yet, but I know you don't go on the internet that much. The Kicker Warhorse. WX 3.6. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Full bridge. Got competition mode. Everything, man. It's not available yet. Will be available Q1. I think it's going to be with the L7X. I do not see them releasing a woofer without the amplifier. Of all the time we waited, they're not going to do that. So we'll be here ready Q1. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm going to say yeah, man. I really am. Randy, thank you, Andy. Love this live. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. You know, I just try to make you guys have a good time, you know, and it's like we're in car audio. We're the nerds, if you want to call that, and we all get to come together and hang out, and I want to at least be semi-entertaining while you're having a conversation, and you're hearing someone else's answers get questioned, and hopefully yours too, if you have any, man. This is why we do this stuff. It's crazy because it all started with me just helping people on Facebook groups and in Messenger, and it's become so overwhelming, and just everything kind of just filled together where it's like, well, I can go live, you know, and it's like I feel comfortable going live. Started out with the Rolling Thunder, you know, and got used to being behind the camera and all this kind of stuff, and now it's just like an ultimate tool that I always have twice a week where I can help people, you know, and it's like it's awesome, man. It's like being there in person. The next best step. Make sure the big 3 is done on the PC for those 150s, man. I got over almost 1,000 watt power supply in there. I already got the big 3, bro. I'm good. All of C, man. Bees knees, Matt G, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. Well, better late than never. Hey, it's okay, man. I get it. We have lives, and you're here now, so now you can't leave. Thank you for tuning in. Kibo, the CS are just a little bright, I think. You know, I can hear that, and I feel like a little bit of DSP goes a long way. The Tabor 2s, the headphones, I noticed, if you would do a little bit of equalization on them, they would sound very close, if not the same as the Cush NC. But that's the thing, the Cush NC didn't need any DSP. It already has built in. They both do. It's just a level amount of detail on the DSP and all that fun stuff that I don't understand. But I feel like that, yes, you are limited. It's just, you know, physical properties, and, you know, the price is going to reflect that some, but at the end of the day, you can get a little bit more by EQing something. And bright happens, man, and I understand that. I feel like bright is at 1K to 4K. It's just not very easy on the ears because that's where you hear things the easiest. That's what your ear is tuned to, roughly. That's why people are like, oh man, 140 decibels, that'll, you know, blow your eardrums out. Yeah, at 1,000 hertz, it's not going to feel too good. But at 40, it's not going to do the same thing. And below that, definitely nothing, man. Wasted information. Justin, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you are here tonight. I've been trying to jump on the live streams. It's been kind of chaotic, you know, with the job sites that we've been doing recently. It's like, man, I got to really work. I try to comment, but it's like, man, if I comment, everyone's going to be saying hi, and I don't want to ignore them, but I want to let the guys know that we're watching, that I'm listening. I'm usually always listening, guys. So thank you for tuning in and doing the other live streams. It is awesome. We are part of the community. We need to make a group of just the live streamers. We need to do that, Justin. I mean, there's not that many. There's a few, but we need to do that. I know you're good with bringing people together, too. Jeff Wallace. Yes. All right. Let's see here. Kibo, the hard dome tweet. Great for lots of styles of music. Yeah, and absolutely. You know, you can have silk dome, all kinds of different domes. I feel like the QS have a different dome tweeter or a different type of tweeter. It's like a carbon something. They were talking about on Unmasked of why it sounds different and just stuff like that. And right. But, you know, it's, again, back down to the price. And, man, the CS are, I feel like, the ultimate budget upgrade from your stock system. Now, if you go with the DS or the ES, which just came out recently, at least in my eyes, they came out recently, and because I believe the DS series ran its course, or at least at Walmart it did, they got ES there, and I feel like those are great if you have a subwoofer system. Now, if you're trying to replace your stock speakers, I feel like they are missing a little bit of the low end. And just for the simple fact, they are entry-level speakers, you know, and a lot of stock speakers sound really good. They're just not loud. They might have more bass, at least because that's how they design them in the vehicle. They're going to put a speaker in that door that's going to sound good in that vehicle. That's just how they do it. You putting some other speaker in there is like you taking the 12 out and putting it in a sealed prefab and hoping for the best. You know, it's just not really designed for that. And just with the head unit, the amount of power that you got going to it, and now if you upgrade your head unit, then it's a different story. But it just kind of all goes down the road, you know, how much do you want to invest in your system? And You know, I feel like, yeah, you know, the cheaper ones could be hit or miss. But it all comes down to practice too, man. And I cannot stress that enough, where people just kind of bash on certain brands or bash on certain things just because they might have had a bad experience. And a lot of times it is user error and just lack of knowledge. Not knocking on anyone, because I was one of them too, you know, and I still am, because I'm still learning things with everything in life. You just got to think that way, man. You'll keep learning more stuff, I'm telling you. But yeah, man, it's an uphill battle with stuff. You know, you're always learning. You really are. Whew. All right, let's see here. My source tells me Santa's on his way. You know, maybe that's actually El Fuego's sources, Santa. Because, I don't know, man. He's getting some information that, could be right. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I don't have a DeLorean, so I can't really tell you. I can't read the future. Tabor 2s for the win. I wear those to work every day, man. They are awesome. Bobby B, you're late. Andy, sorry, not at Disneyland, so no 5-hour stream tonight. Come on, man. Exactly. So you're going to make me do a 5-hour stream while you're waiting in line at Disneyland. I get it now. You don't have the fast pass, do you? Matt G, want all kicker sound quality level sound. You know, if you're talking SQ sound, yeah, absolutely. Go with the QS, go with the component system. And man, if they still had the Q line series of amplifiers, go with those. I mean, you can find them refurbished on eBay and stuff like that from reputable brands. But you know, I mean, you really don't need that. You can go with the standalone DSP from another brand, or maybe just run a, you know, I don't know, some kind of equalizer, you know, just so you can maybe tweak some things here and there, and maybe time alignment, run a key 200.4. It depends your budget and what you're really trying to do with it. But absolutely, man, I would definitely go with the QS and the component setup. Let's see. Gotta say, this music gets me going. Otherwise, I'd be just sitting in a room with an air conditioner going. You know, kind of boring. Justin, 140 dBs at 1000 hertz. That sounds like pure hell. Yeah, dude. I mean, man, my fire whistle is like probably 100 and 110 decibels from, like, I don't know, 100 feet away. And that's like 500 hertz. I could just imagine. I could just imagine. Not too well. That's wasted information. Kibo earned Rookie of the Year, bro. Put some spec on his name. This man is asking for respect. Rookie of the Year, Kibo. You know the name. All right, let's see. Side Jag. Michael Moore, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you're here. A Q class will definitely make you happy, man. You know, I know the Q class is technically, I don't know about the components and the coaxials, you know, I know the amplifiers and the subwoofers, they're end of life. So whatever you see on Kicker, that's it. And third party, that's it. Now, are they going to make something else? I can't say. But when that's going to come, I don't know. You know, is there something to fill into that window for now? I don't know either. You know, that's where you kind of got to rely on the third party. But man, you know, honestly, sound quality can, again, be done right with not per se entry level stuff, but mid-tier stuff, man. You know, you really can. And yeah, you're going to be limited just because of things, and it's going to be harder to maybe get that sound quality sound that you're exactly looking for, or something that looks good on the Spectrum Analyzer. But you should still, it's the control. It's the control. Having control of your system, your time alignment, and power, you know, and gearing things up and turning things down so that your alignment's in phase, your staging, all that stuff. There's a lot to it. And it's Kicker, man. Come on. They don't make nothing bad. The only thing I heard they ever made bad was the CVT that Dean, you know, says he just hates. I've never heard a CVT in person. I had one, not for long. I bought it for Tony, the guy that built Cookie Monster, the box, and literally handed it to him. You know, it was a little 8. Didn't install it. He did it on his own, and but it looked cute. I don't know. I don't get it. I need to get one on my hands. Stu, what is going on? Andy, your opinion, 4x6 firing up at windshield or 2.75s plus tweet aimed at your head for an S10 dash? I mean, anything that's going to aim towards you on axis more. Plus, man, do I realize how much windows have reflection? And I'm not talking visually, audio. It'll give that harsher sound, depending the angle of the window and the, frequency and physics. But if you're going to have something aiming at your face, is going to sound 10 times better, easier, just because of that simple fact. Now, if you want more, I feel like you're going to get more firing those at the windshield because there's 4 of them, or whatever. Or I don't know, maybe 2, but they're bigger. It's more cone area. It's going to be louder. So, I don't know, man. I feel like the 2.75s might be a little bit smaller, of cone area, of sound output, but in quality, it's going to sound better, easier, I think. And, man, I have a center channel, and I was going to power it in the Pilot, and I'm like, where is that noise coming from? Like, it just kind of hurts my ears. It's loud, but it just kind of hurts my ears. And I'm turning the center channel down a little bit. I'm like, ugh. It's that certain songs, it just does not sound good. It's fine when the bass is playing 150 dBs, you can't even tell really. But when you're playing lower music and it's like, ooh, that's a little harsh, and it's because it's coming off that windshield. And just how physics work with that just does not sound as good, man. So if you can, fire them to your face. Absolutely. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Dub. I don't know why I can't stop thinking about those 4x10s, man. When I seen that at Stillwater, I don't even know if I was supposed to release that. But either way, prototype never came to fruition, never came to be. And, but pretty awesome concept, man. I mean, it's not like it was an oval. It was rectangle, man. It was rectangle. That's another shape I'm missing. I know Steve would never let that go, but if you got an extra one laying around, I mean, hey, I like speakers behind me. They look cool. I still got my bazooka triangle sitting over there. I was just talking to Jeffy about that last night. I need to do something with that, but I just haven't had time to build an enclosure for it. Something Dean doesn't like, say it ain't so. No, man. No, never. I know this is the only thing ever. Ever. Hey, that was sitting in Mr. Herbie's office. Oh, man. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I caught up on the comments. Let me see. Good times. I needed a break. Been loading XT4s all day. Yeah, man. I mean, at least you're doing car audio stuff, man. And now you're watching car audio. I like to listen to podcasts live or after the fact, and when I'm working on car audio or just, doing something that is a chore. I always got music playing or something in the background. A little bit ADD, a little bit of me. And it's just, I get it, man. And, hey, good luck on your stuff, man. Keep going, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's see. Scrolling down. Tabor 2's for the win. Jason Grant, I don't know if you're still here. Appreciate that you hanging out. I got an Ampri Audio Dream Series 6.5 component right now, looking for 2 pair of components per door. Honestly, you're not going to mix that right now because I wouldn't suggest mixing. I mean, just for simple matching of how a speaker reacts. But you're on a kicker show, man. I'm going to tell you to go with some QS series. They got KS components too. They do, and I believe they have CS components. I believe they do. It's just the DS and the ES. It's all coaxial. Not that a coaxial doesn't get you wrong, man. I that's all I run, man. Coaxials and my own, I guess, separates, if you want to call them that. Tweeters and the freaking air vents and tweeters on top for hitting the windshield and making all that fun noise. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, 2 pairs of components per door. I mean, that's going to be nice. Sound quality build, even so, and you're going to be able to get the response you want. Maybe you can even have one set as a lower lower frequency mid driver and the other one is an upper. That may be harder to blend, but I feel like you could get a more well-rounded setup in front stage. But obviously easiest would be just to tune them around the same and then, you know, have wide bandwidth in itself, but, you know, kind of playing everything to an extent. That's the whole point of components. You know, you have each separate part of the speaker playing a different range. And man, the possibilities are endless. They really are. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Let me scroll back down here. Okay, we got a couple more comments. We got people from Twitch. I got like 7 followers, man. I appreciate all 7 followers on Twitch. Thank you for tuning in. What is up? Thank you for tuning in. Can you rate a drawing of mine? I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, man. I can't see that stuff, but 10 out of 10, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Yes, the CS components, 100%, man. It's the best budget, above budget tier, I believe, man. You know, it just, and that's why they make it. You know, it's not, you know, it's got its fill in the market where it needs to be. And he got his days wrong. This isn't the Kicker Show. This is actually the Boss Audio Show. Thank you for tuning in, where we do everything overrated, but we never blow up. See you guys next time. Oh, man. You know, I would love to build a Boss system. I want to do it. I want to do it. You know, and pull up into the lane with my Boss 10K. That's the size of a tailgate. That does 1,000 watts. But go in there and just stomp on some people, you know, with some sundowns. And they're going to be like, man, I got to redo everything. I need bigger subs, bigger amp, you know, and you know, it's usually what happens, man. I love those small classes, though, because, you know, you get your inexperienced people, obviously, entry systems, you know, smaller setups. And then you get your really experienced. So it kind of tests what you know, man. Like, I went in there in Street 1 and I learned a lot, man. I'm like, okay, a 39 is not good enough for 400 watt class. Gotta get louder, you know, and I wound up finishing with a 42, 41.9, and still wasn't good enough. Got beat by a 43, man, you know, and it's just, it works. It works, it works, it works. But, hey, we live and we learn, right? But that's the fun part about it. Cedric, to those people that don't know me, Andy got me back in the game by building my box. He's a good friend. Next trophy I win, going to him. Absolutely, man. And that was a fun box to build. It was really creative what you did afterwards. And I think I actually have a picture of it. I believe I'm signing on Facebook on this new computer. I should be. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Let me find that build of yours here, buddy. Awesome build 2. Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want to be playing that and doing that. 2 Kicker L7Rs. On, what was it? A CX Kicker 1800.1? Post from me. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Really? Posts. Here it is. Oh, is it freezing again? That's StreamYard. That is StreamYard that does that. Last time I tried doing that, StreamYard did this to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why does that do that? Why does that do that? Let me see. No. Yeah, look at that. Fixed it. Fixed it. Screw you, StreamYard. Screw you. Had to shut off the camera. Man, that makes me upset. You know, you get everything running, then it's StreamYard. Good old StreamYard. This is Cedric's box. This was before he threw all the fancy stuff on there. And very nice box. It was around 8 cubes, tuned to 36. This thing did awesome numbers, too. It did like a 143... let's see, where else we got here. There's Cedric himself with his box and Megan. Got to throw that out there. the kicker guys and gal in the lanes, man. And both doing really good in their classes too, man. First and second place every time. Always coming in there, kind of swamping on them. You know what I mean? Oh, I went back too far. Let's see here. I want to find a picture. There it is. I wanted to find this of the finished build of it right there. There's Cedric right there. Yeah, this guy, whenever I met him, he literally had Kicker. He had him in a prefab. And I was like, dude, let me build you a box. And yeah, he just did all the design work on the outside. And I actually cut and built this one. Thank you, Tony, for all your help and guidance over the years. Came out beautiful. And man, just an awesome build. Awesome build. Well, at least I fixed that with StreamYard. That did that to me last time we went live. And I went live afterwards on my second channel. And I'm like, man, I don't know what the heck happened, but all I had to do was close StreamYard. So it's the camera through StreamYard getting glitched out. Thank you, Kibo. Appreciate you, man. Rookie of the Year right there. You know him. All right. Appreciate you, 25. I know you guys do. I know you guys do. You guys are family. I'm not going to choke on you like MBE. Love you, MBE, but oh, man. Love him. I always miss his shows, though. I try to tune in whenever I don't go live, though. Always. Yes, you have to join the Discord. Please join the Discord, Cedric. Andy wants double disappointment with Boss. You know, listen, Boss Audio for the win. And I bet you, in an efficient small class, like a Street 1 or something like that, they probably do good almost as a pair of, you know, kicker comps. You know, it's how things are ran, man. Now, you're talking the Phantom subs, the 2500 watt subs. Might need to put those in a bigger class. Now, that's just like a power acoustic from Walmart. Bobby B, Andy, we need pictures of your Christmas lights. You know, I do have them up. I don't have those on Facebook, or I would show you. I would show you. I wish there was a way that every time I took a picture on my phone, it would be downloaded to my computer. It'd be so much easier. Jeff Wallace, can you run 2 Solo X off that 10K boss with box rest? I mean, you know, you could. You could. You know, a fun fact that not many people know, because I didn't really tell too many people and it kind of just got banned. I actually made a Boss Facebook page. And there was a Boss amp that was, I photoshopped a trailer, tailgate, and made it look like a Boss amp. Oh man, I was trolling on people. It was bad, man. It was bad. And I think Boss or somebody else shut it down because it does not exist. You would think, you know, even if it's closed or disabled, it's still there. It's like it never existed. And I'm just like, man, I missed that page, but I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad it's gone. I was trolling so many people I know. And if they're watching now, I'm sorry. I gotcha. But man, I love Boss. I do. You know, because it's that underdog. It's the David, man. But it's just flexing the whole time. Like, I'm David, you know. And it's like, I'm really strong. And then you put him on the bench and he can't even bench his own weight. It's the only problem. But, you know, we still got to root for him. The black couch, the casting couch, man. You know, I actually cleared that off the other day. Getting ready to go for round 2. All right, let's see here. And I had a bunch of stuff stacked on, amplifiers, everything, man. It's been insane here. It actually looks a lot cleaner in here. Did some sweeping too. Did some sweeping. All right, let's see. Bet me a kicker clock on it, Andy. What am I betting? I don't bet. Marketplace loves that couch. Awesome, guys. Man, I feel like we had a really good show tonight. Bridgie76, any word on the L7X due date? I might be doing 2 builds, Q1 23. So that's in like a few weeks. So it could be in a few weeks to a few months. Now, I'm not saying Q2 because they haven't said that and it hasn't been pushed back. I need to get an update though. You know, something to make me sleep a little better at night and be able to tell you guys, yeah, we're still good. I try not to do things out of, you know, respect. That's their business, and I'm just a fan, and it's just, we'll try to get some answers for you guys though, as we know, Q1. iCloud Andy. Yes, I need that. My own server. No one tell him about iCloud. Come on. Matt G, you know how your voltage sets pretty at idle when nothing on says 14.4 volts. When things get wild, when it starts getting fun, the bass drops and those bad ass beats start dropping. Yeah, voltage drop is always going to be a thing. And you made me swear. Thanks, man. That's okay. I get it. It's just like the ass kicker. I mean, that word, it's okay. We just try to keep it G-rated because we got kids sometimes watching this. We try to keep it family-oriented. There's other podcasts that you can listen to that a little bit NC-17. Anyway, rated R. But yeah, man, it happens, man. It happens. And I don't know if that's an innuendo for anything, but either way, man, voltage drop is going to happen. A lot of times your voltmeter might not even be that accurate to even get it. Because the voltage drop happens so fast and gets replenished so quickly. So that can be always a thing, but I mean, as long as you plan ahead, like how we talked about on the Kicking With Andy show, you have realistic expectations of your electrical, and you do your research of, how efficient, the ohm load that you're running, the music that you're playing, the box that's it in. That's why I told Bubba the other day, and I cannot stress this enough, get a SPL lab with a clamping meter. There's nothing else you really need to know with your system, and it's gonna tell you everything. It's gonna give you an idea, a clear-cut picture of what's going on. All right, I'm losing my voice. It happens, man. Every time I get off this show, I'm like, oh my god, my voice is gone. But it's like I'm talking for like almost an hour straight, and it happens, man. It does. I mean, you meet me in person, the few of you that have, I don't have a loud voice. So I'm like screaming over here, woo, and then it's like gone. Parties, Happy New Year, yeah, voice is gone, but I don't party anymore. Too old for that, no time for that. We got live streams, and we got car audio to talk about. Awesome, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys. Yes, we all need an update. I will see you guys on Tuesday on the Unmasked After Show. And, man, you guys have been awesome. The train has been loaded, and we are departing the station. Let's see who gets the last seat on the caboose. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys, appreciate you all watching, and the few of you that hang out till the end. Appreciate you guys, really do. Every time this song gets me, just dancing. 3,000 sub giveaway! You know, if we didn't give away something every other Tuesday, maybe. Cornut is coming in clutch. That just came up. Cornut, thank you for the $10 super chat. And you know what? He's the caboose. I will see you guys on the next one.